Hi, I'm Ben. I'm the Chief Design Officer here at Stark. Let's take a look at how you can take your company's accessibility posture to the next level with Stark's Public Accessibility Compliance Center. To get started, we navigate to the Compliance Center in the sidebar. And chances are you have already been checking off controls in the various frameworks after you've been doing the accessibility compliance work across departments. If you haven't yet, check out the other video that we have specifically on getting started with Compliance Center. Now, we want to make sure that we display the progress that we've been making to the rest of the world, specifically to customers, partners, vendors, and potentially even auditors. Now, that's possible with Stark's Public Compliance Center. All you have to do is click Edit Public Page, and that brings you into the editor. What we can do here first is make sure that we adjust the layout to match our company's branding, so we can ensure there's the proper name displayed. We can add our company color as a primary color in the UI. We can upload our logo and also a cover image that makes it even more so a branded experience. Then from here, we can add a company description and also copy and paste our company's accessibility statement. Further below, we can select the various attestations, so the various regulatory requirements and frameworks that we want to comply with. We can also upload any documents that we want to make available for people coming to our public page for download. This can be accessibility statements, VPATs, or any other important documents that you think people might be interested in. And then below, you can check your various frameworks that you're already complying with in your internal compliance center. And once you check these, what will automatically happen is that we will show completed controls on your public compliance center. Of course, we will not show controls that are not completed or controls that are out of scope, so that you can only show your progress that you're making and don't have to be worried about anything that might not need to go public yet. Below that, you can leave various ways for people to contact you about accessibility bugs, requirements, or suggestions. You're completely flexible what you put here. We give some examples on reporting specific accessibility issues or contacting support. Now, once you've filled all of this out, you're pretty much ready to go. You can take a look at the preview. This shows you exactly how your public compliance center will be rendered with all the information that you've input. You see your various attestations here represented with their logos, the documents for download, and then below you see all the completed controls from the various frameworks that people can switch between here to see exactly the progress that you've made and your accessibility posture as a whole. This sounds very familiar for those of you who are already using privacy and security platforms to show their privacy and security posture. And then below here you find your respective contact links. They will also be represented in the sidebar, so it's easy for people to find and navigate. Now, once your preview is all checked, you can simply hit the publish button, and that makes the page available in a unique URL. Custom domains are coming very soon. Before we want to do that, though, let's check the settings because there's a few more things I want to point out. One, you can even customize the return label that is shown in the sidebar. So if you want to point this return link to a specific part of your website, you can define all of that here. You can even pick the specific slug for your unique URL here as well and change that at any point in time. Okay, so let's go back to the editor and publish our page. As soon as we hit publish, you get a congratulations notification and you can check out your live site straight from here. Now this URL you can put on your website, you can send directly to any partners, customers, vendors that you might have, so they can check out always up-to-date information on your public compliance center. But you can also pick out one of our two beautiful badges here and copy and paste the code directly from here and put it on your website, for example, in the footer, as a direct link to your public compliance center. So it's always inside, it's always where you want it to be. And now the last point I want to make is that, of course, this page is not static. So as you're making more progress and checking off more controls in your compliance center, they will automatically be reflected in your public compliance center. So you don't have to worry that you're out of date or that your progress is not being reflected. As I mentioned, all the completed controls will be shown in the public compliance center. And with that, you can show the progress you're making in your accessibility posture in real time.